Hey, what's up? This is Karen Katengay with successwithfmoms.com, and I'm doing this video because we get to be asked a couple of questions, a lot of questions, and this is one of the questions that we get asked often, and that is, how does online marketing really work? Okay, and I hope to address that in this video. Basically, there are three critical components of a successful online business, all right? The first one would be you have to have a high converting offer, okay? When we say you have to have a high converting offer, basically you gotta have a product, you gotta have a service or anything that you're gonna offer, okay? And when we say high converting, that means when people see your product or your service, it's something that is addressing their pain point. It's something that's addressing either their pain points or their pleasure points, their desires, okay? You have your product or your service has to be a problem solver. It has to solve their problems, right? Or help them get to where they want to go, all right? When we say high converting offer, that means when people see it, they'll be compelled enough to take action and buy your product or do what you want to ask them to do, okay? So that is basically the critical component. First of all, you have to have a product. You have to have a high converting offer. We will be comparing this a lot to cars. So with the offer, that will be your vehicle. Okay, so of course, when you have a vehicle, for it to run, you need something that's very important, and that is fuel, right? And it's basically the same for when you have an online business. Your fuel would be having targeted traffic or the visitors that are going to see your offer, right? I don't know if you have an experience with network marketing, but I had that experience before. But basically in an offline marketing business, the way you drive traffic to your business is that you invite your friends, invite your family, your neighbors, your office mates, to make a list of these 100 people within your circle, and these are the people who you invite into your home parties, right? And usually you get rejected by these people because they're not necessarily interested in your business, but they just happen to be close to you. That's why they become victims of being invited to your home party and attending your home party, if you're able to force them to. But in an online business, it's totally different, because what's happening is you will be trained on how you will be able to find these specific people, these targeted people who are highly interested in what you have to offer, meaning they have the problems that your service is able to address, okay? Or these are the people that have the biggest desire that your product or your service is able to address, okay? So again, the operative word here is targeted, okay? So that means less chances of being rejected. In fact, you will not be rejected because these are targeted people. These are people who are ready to raise their hands and listen to what you have to offer. Visitors that are targeted for your offer, right? So that is the second component. The third component is the engine that's gonna help everything go together and run together, all right? And in online business, we call that an automated marketing system, okay? The reason why this is important is because you want your business to operate so that there is a system that is generating leads for you, but at the same time automatically converting your leads into customers. Okay, so don't worry, I'll be explaining that on this next slide. Okay, an automated marketing system is also what you may be hearing as a sales funnel. Okay, so basically what's happening is visitors are being driven, or traffic is being driven to see your offer through a lead capture page. Okay, so this is a web page that's basically collecting emails, and people are doing this. People are actually submitting their information, their email address, their names, their email address, because this is where you are offering this is where you are presenting your offer, okay? Something that they want, okay? So if you are presenting something that people want, they will be willing to give out their information, okay? So that is the lead capture page. So what's happening is that when these leads put in their information, then they become a lead. Obviously, right? They become a lead. You have converted the traffic to become a lead, okay? And then when they become a lead, they will be exposed to the video presentation. And this is a recorded video. This is not a face-to-face presentation, so that means this can happen 24/7, whether you're sleeping, whether you're on a family vacation, whether you're, just doing anything, this can play 24/7, doesn't matter what time of the day. When that lead sees the presentation and, that presentation was able to make that lead, make a decision on that at that point, then you will be able to make a sale, and that sale will allow you to have a commission, okay, to make a commission, okay. This product can either be your product or it can also be other people's products. You're an affiliate of that. And when you're affiliate of other people's products, then when you make a sale, you make a commission out of it, all right? So I hope you're following me so far, okay? And then what's happening is that not everybody buys at the first point of contact. In other words, when somebody sees a video, not everybody buys at that point, right? So the beauty about having a sales funnel is that when they don't buy at this point, you will still be able to follow up with them, okay? Because they're going to go to a system where they are going to receive a series of preset follow-up emails. Okay, so these are the follow-up emails that will basically allow you as a marketer, as the owner of the business, to be able to start establishing a relationship with your leads. Okay, so because over time, when they start receiving your emails and you are you are able to establish that relationship with them, you are able to gain their trust. And over time, when you're able to gain their trust, and while reminding them about your offer eventually throughout the process, then there's their second chance or their third chance of becoming a customer. That's why here at the lowest level, you see that there's another chance for these leads becoming as customers, becoming or turning into sales. All right, I hope this makes sense to you. But basically, this is what the funnel does. It's basically just automating the whole sales process, from visiting the offer, from visiting the capture page, to converting them, trying to convert them the first time, to following up with them if they don't buy the first point of contact, and this gives them another chance to become a customer. All right. What happened to me personally was that for 2 to 3 years I wasn't making any success. I wasn't having any success in this online business because what I was trying to do was I was trying to make this whole funnel by myself. I was trying to mess around with programming, with coding, with making a website. And then I realized later on that making this is not a money-making activity. Making the website, messing around with the technical stuff is not a money-making activity. So, in other words, when you are looking for an online business, you have to look for something that is already done for you. Okay, so you don't have to spend too much time on creating the funnel. But the most important part for you is to learn how to drive traffic, because this is the money-making part, all right? So you should be spending a ton of time on this, mastering this, because this is what's going to give you the money, okay? And when I started doing that, that's when I started having results in my business. These are the basic components of us having a successful online business. Personally, when I was trying to crack the code on how this online business works, I realized that it was always incomplete. Even if I was driving a ton of traffic, it's not working because my automated marketing system wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So just miss one component and your online business is not going to work. Okay, so it's very important for you to have these 3 components in place, and it's important for you to have these that each of them will also be a strong component. Now, you may have seen the videos of Empower Network and Big Mastermind, right? And you may be wondering, I'm so confused, Karen. How come, what's the difference between Big Mastermind? What's the difference between that and Empower Network? And this is the reason why I'm explaining this to you as well. The high converting offer is Empower Network. Okay, so Empower Network provides the service or the product. It's essentially an educational platform that trains any business owner on how he can market his business online. Basically, in a nutshell, that's Empower Network. So that is the service that a lot of business owners need a lot of business owners need, because people, everything now is going online, so you have to learn how to market your business online. And a lot of businesses now are suffering, are struggling, because they're running out of customers offline, right? They're running out of customers in their stores, or they're running out of people to invite to their home parties. Okay, it doesn't matter what kind of entrepreneur you are, but basically this is an educational platform to help you sell anything to anyone online. Okay, and then Big Idea Mastermind is our engine. Okay, Big Idea Mastermind is an automated marketing system that's going to help you market and power. So this is the difference between the two. Now, remember what I told you a while ago? You have to look for something that's gonna provide you the done for you automated marketing system, because the role that we're gonna play now is to drive traffic. So like what I said, this is the part where you should be concentrating. Okay, this is the part that you should be learning, is how to drive targeted traffic. That's why I put here you, but at the same time, this is something that Empower Network and BIM is also helping you on. Okay, so there is a ton of top-notch training inside Empower Network and Big Idea Mastermind, and not only training but also tools. And I will be going through that in other videos, but basically, this is a one-stop shop of how you will be able to drive targeted traffic to your offer. Everything is inside Empower Network and Media Mastermind. Okay, so but basically you are the one doing that. But at the same time, the beautiful thing about this is that you don't have to worry about the other things. All you have to do now is focus on the component that's making you money, which is driving targeted traffic to your business. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. I hope I was able to clarify some things, and if not, just feel free to send us your questions. You know how to get in touch with us. We'll leave information at the bottom of this video. But I hope this has enlivened you in some way. Okay, so anyways, there will still be a couple of frequently asked questions videos, so I want you to look forward to that. Okay, in the meantime, click the link below this video, or I will see you on our next video. Bye for now.